March Unit 1, headquarters. Move out. Lead vehicle heading out of the fairgrounds. Thanks very much to Brown County Fairgrounds. March Unit 2, move out.
What are yins doing over there? It's too early to be swimming. We got ducks at a KOA. Coming at you from Kamiah, Idaho, and a good morning to you. We're going to breakfast. I think JT's coming too, but I'm not sure. His truck was running. I don't know if he's going to hit the road or he's coming to breakfast too. I think Bad Peter and JT are coming. So we're gonna park here and go eat some vittles.
Look at me.
We know Friday the 2nd, 4:22 p.m. Gets into LA at 6:10 and I fly at
Skip me.
9:50.
How can we skip you?
2 days later.
But you have to be in the archives.
I know. The fun day.
How was your experience this
It was
convoy?
wonderful.
Good.
Thank you.
Oh, that would be me. Oh, it's just me. Well, guys, there's another one in the books. This has been a rest day for me. Got caught up on laundry, did all the dishes, fueled up. Just hung out, really. There's a horseshoe pit on the map of this KOA, but the horseshoe pit's gone. They tore it out, so no horseshoes. I was going to pitch horseshoes while the laundry was going. Instead, I went into town and got an ice cream cone. Fair trade-off, I suppose. So yeah, we're just here at the KOA at the duck pond. You might be able to see some ducks over. Can't get that farther way over there. We're just quacking along. One of them's a real loudmouth. Sounds like it's laughing, but it's quacking. One of them wood ducks is quacking at the other ones there. All day long. So I must be pretty lonely. I'm sitting here talking about friggin' hanging out with ducks all day long at the friggin' duck pond at the friggin' Kamiah KOA. Wow. Yeah, I gotta get going home. So tomorrow We're going up Lolo Pass, just you and me. We're going to meet Carl in Missoula. He's dropping Peg off at the airport. And then he and I are going to hop on Interstate 95 and head east towards Chicago. So we'll see you tomorrow, guys. I know this was a short one here, but I really didn't do much. I didn't feel like videotaping my dirty underwear washing. So this is basically just an update vid to keep the time progression going. We'll get you tomorrow, though. See you then, and good night. My first duty is March Unit Chief. Hey, you ducks need to get into your March units and get lined up over here. All right, enough of the funny business. Good morning, Jeep fans and adventure junkies. Johnny here, coming at you from the Kamiah Clearwater KOA along the shores of the Clearwater River. And 5:30 a.m. We're loaded up. We're ready to roll. And I think we're going to hit it and get it. We'll get up the pass while the weather is still cool. I got my down vest on. I found in the Missoula Goodwill. And on the way down, before we came down the pass, I think I'm prepared and ready. I think I have everything stowed for high-speed travel. We're going to try to go up this mountain around 50. So, well, we'll see. All right, I'm going to get in the old Warhorse junk pile here. Fire it up. Headlights on. Be ready to roll, please. Goodbye, Kamiah. So the last thing I'm doing here is walking around the rig, making sure I didn't leave anything, and policing up all my trash. But not only my trash, maybe trash from the last camper. My philosophy is to leave every place cleaner, in a better shape than I found it, because we're ambassadors not only to the hobby, but when someone sees you in a military vehicle, they immediately assume you're a veteran. I'm not a veteran, but people assume that I am. So if that person doesn't even talk to me, they assume that I'm a veteran, and they're going to be judging me on the way I act and the way I treat people, the way I camp, you know, the way I leave my place after I leave. Anybody that walks over here today, they're going to assume, well, that guy's an asshole. He left a bunch of trash all over the place. So you, in your military vehicle, whether you're in a parade, whether you're at a club meeting, whether you're at a static display, you're an ambassador to the hobby, you're an ambassador to veterans, and you're an ambassador to the MVPA, our club. So I always try to keep that in mind. We're in good shape here. Everything's cleaned up. I cleaned up a little trash that was here when I got here. So I think we're ready to roll. Let's get going. All right, here we go. whoa, 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 whoa. All right, so looking in the rear view mirror coming up the road here. This canvas is, oh yeah, see this ain't even tight here. This canvas is doing this. So I'm gonna have to get out some ratchet binders and secure this canvas a little better, because I learned in the Lincoln Highway convoy that if you don't secure this canvas and it starts whipping around, it can start fraying and you can just destroy your canvas. So we're gonna secure that real quick and then continue on up the mountain here. 55, Jeep's happy, I'm happy. I'm a little cold at 55 this early in the morning, but we're buzzing along pretty good. So look at that beautiful river back there. Like, I just want to sit here. I want to get my chair out of the back and just sit here and watch the sun come up. But I don't know, maybe I will. I haven't decided yet. I want to get up the hill, but then I'm going to be waiting when I get up the hill. So, hell with it. I might as well just sit here and watch the sun come up. But then on the other hand, I'm going to be driving into the sun with no top. What would you guys do? It seems like a once in a lifetime chance to watch the sun come up over the Clearwater River. Okay, I talked myself into it. Secure the canvas, watch the sunrise. So we're so close to the time zone change here. It's 6:15 and the sun's almost up. And it's interesting, it's hard to explain. Whenever you travel slow, let's say you start at the Pacific Ocean, you go through the same regimen every night. You're in bed by 9, you're up at 5. Just as an example. The next day, you're in bed at 9, you're up at 5. The next day, you get closer and closer to the time zone. Well, by the time you're near the time zone change, you get up at 5 and it's already starting to get light out. So you can kind of get a sense of, not even knowing you're near the time zone change, that you're approaching the time zone change, because it feels later than the clock says. And then usually that day or the day after is when you're crossing the time zone. The same when you're traveling west, like on the Lincoln. You go to bed, you get up at 5. Gets to a point where it's friggin' really dark out at 5 a.m. And then you know, okay, we're fixing to go back in time. Something you don't really get whenever you're traveling on the interstate and you're traveling 600, 700 miles a day. You don't really get a perception of that. But when you're going 35 and you're only going a couple hundred miles a day, you really pick up on that. And that's something unique to slow speed travel, and something that's probably been forgotten over the ages. Come back here. We can see the next turn in the river down here. The sun's already up. That's about a half mile downriver. Now if we pan, you can see the line of the sunrise being cast on the mountainside. And the sun's just about ready to peek out over the mountains. Over here is another thing that's kind of unique that I've found to this area. Back in Pennsylvania, you never see whole sides of a mountain burned off like that. Yeah, it just doesn't happen. I don't know if it's the climate's different, if we just get more rain, it's not as dry. We have some brush fires, but nothing like that. Well, we got about 50 feet to sunrise here. Let's see what we got. All right, my friends, that's sunrise over the Bitterroot Range of the Rocky Mountains along the bank of the Clearwater River in Idaho, and I never in my life would have guessed that I would ever say that. But we're here, and I got to share it with you, and that really, really makes me happy. Now it's time to get my ass up Lolo Pass. Got my proper eyewear, got my proper weather wear, and look at that beautiful sun back there. I can't get over that. That's really something. Yep, that's really something. All right, light them up, headlights on. Here we go, fellas and ladies. 90, here we go. Look at some of these little war horses. taking on for fuel, strategizing, and then we're gonna hit the road some more. Yep. That's how we roll. KOA. Holy pokers! I'm speechless. This is pretty exciting. 450 feet, then left. What are you doing? Get going. We're hanging the left. They also have a miniature golf course here in the KOA, and it's included with your stay. This is insane. Okay, so wholehogsandsandwiches.com. Hey there, jerry can junkies and cuck V crazies. Johnny, Peg, and Carl here at the Secret Weapon, which is parked at the Billings KOA, the OG KOA, KOA number 1. This place is so fancy. They got a miniature golf course and a food truck that's open all night long. And yours truly is ordering a breakfast burrito for dinner, because I don't care. Let's check it out. Here it is. It's so hard I can barely touch it. Oh, holy moly. Holy moly. Meat.
Take that down. And then that, oh, somehow I got the fucking Google Earth. That will take us right to 212. We get on 212 and just go a little jag up there, and on the right is Battlefield.